What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Boogity Boogity Boo here, also Boogs462. Playing on console, by the way. As you can see at the top of the screen, I have a surrender sanction, which I got after being in a ranked match. I was in for one round, and then which we won. The second round I was in, I lagged out. And when I was trying to rejoin the game, my teammates who I'm playing with, which were Black and White and the Toninator, said that my spot had been filled, and so I couldn't even get back into the ranked game. And so I thought, well, we'll try after. But they finished the game, and I ended up with a surrender sanction. So for my first ranked game during Operation Health, I have to take a loss because I lagged out, and then they filled my spot with somebody else. But that's what I want to talk about here is Operation Health and my experience with it since it started yesterday. The game largely is just absolutely ruined. As you can see in the clip that was playing, I was in a lobby with Black and White. First of all, that took us forever to get into, and then all of a sudden we were squatted up, and all of a sudden it boots me from his squad. That has happened several times in the past 2 days when I've been squatted up with my friends. We'll all be in a lobby, whether it's casual or ranked, and for some unknown reason, one person or the other gets removed from the squad and thrown into another lobby, and then it automatically loads up. And that sucks for ranked games because you can't just back out if you're immediately thrown into a ranked game because you'll take a loss, you'll take a surrender. Nobody wants to do that. It hurts your rank, it hurts your renown, all that stuff. So dealing with that several times. Also, the clip that's playing now is going to go on for a while, about 10 minutes. You'll see in the timer, if you make it close to the end of the video, I may speed it up if this commentary runs shorter than the actual clip that's playing. But as you can see, this is what largely happens right now in any kind of lobby screen. So when you load into a game, whether it's casual or ranked, this is what has happened every time we try and load into a game. So you'll get 9 people. One side will be all full and one side will be missing one person. And then what will happen is if the other side gets that 5th person, the side that had 5 will lose one person. And it kind of bounces back and forth between that forever until you just give up and you back out and you reload and you do it all over again. This has been the main problem with me, that I want to play this game. Like, everybody wants to play this game, but we are unable to because since Operation Health has started in the past 2 days, it is almost unplayable. Almost unplayable, just because you literally cannot load into a match. You wait forever to load into a match. The current clip you're watching goes on for 10.5 minutes while we wait in this lobby. The timer itself goes to 10.5 minutes. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen. You shouldn't even reach 2 minutes waiting to load into a game. This has been my biggest frustration since Siege started. I know that they know that. I know that they said that they were going to work on queue times and things like that people are sick of them and that they're sick of waiting and spending so much time trying to load into a match. And that's great. I'm glad that they're working on that stuff. But here's the fact. When you kick off Operation Health, when you kick off something that's supposed to fix the game, which, by the way, in my opinion, should have never been released with this many problems, okay? But when you kick off your big, hey, we're fixing everything campaign, it needs to come with some changes, okay? It needs to be instituted with some changes already. Like, you don't need to start it and go, now we're fixing everything. No, you need to go, okay, Operation Health is starting. This is the improvements that we've already made. Like, the improvements that should have already been made are to queue times and at least loading. Like, let's at least get that down, kicking off Operation Health, so that we can see things are being done. Things are actually being fixed. Like, don't go, Operation Health starts now and our first fix will be later on. No, it needs to come with some fixes already. It needs to come with some changes. Like, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous that you can't even load into a game because you ping pong with this 9-player dropping crap. Like, that's unbelievable to me. So I don't understand why they kick off Operation Health, and it's supposed to be this big thing, and it doesn't come with any changes, and actually the game is worse. The game is worse now. Like, it's in the worst state that it's ever been in. And this is nothing new for Ubisoft anyway. Like, let's look back at The Division. Like, they did this with The Division. They rushed out The Division. The Division came with tons of problems in the beginning, and not only that, it didn't even come with a lot of content. Like, it's in a great state now, but that's a year after the game was released. Like, I don't understand. Like, when I was growing up on video games, you didn't get a video game until it was finished, until it was ready to play. Like, that just didn't happen. And now it seems like, especially with Ubisoft, that they release broken video games and go, oh, we'll fix it later, and it'll be. It's just. I know that they're all about making money. I know that. I understand that. That's how businesses work, especially in the video game industry. But at least put out a product that you don't have to make tons of fixes to. Like tweaks, yes, I totally understand tweaks, but to overhaul an entire game that's been out for a year. Are you serious? Are you serious? And let's talk about the fact that console is largely ignored in all of this. Again, I'm a console player. This is not my job, okay? I'm not a PC gamer. I'm just not, okay? I like to come home. I like to sit on my couch. I like to play console. I like to play Siege, all right? But console is largely ignored. Everyone got so excited when BattlEye came out and became more strict on cheating, right? We have not seen that at all on console. I personally have yet to see anyone that I have reported get banned by BattlEye. And I know that everyone abuses it, and it's just, if you get mad at somebody, you just automatically report them, right? Or if you see something kind of suspicious, you report them. But I've seen wall hacking, I've seen aimbotting, I have seen cheaters on console. For everyone who says it can't be done, you are out of your mind. Okay, I've seen this stuff. Have clips of this stuff. And yet BattlEye has banned no one on console. Console is largely ignored. And it just really bothers me, because I feel like in the end, I feel like they didn't want to put out a great product. They just wanted to put something out so that people would pay for it and they could take our money. And now that everyone's screaming and crying and pitching a fit about the state of the game, they're working to fix it. Like, it just blows my mind that Operation Health, that's supposed to improve the state of the game, has made it worse. Didn't roll out with any big changes, didn't roll out with any big fixes, rolled out with nothing. And since they've started to work on it, it's gotten much worse in the past couple days. Not only that, console is largely ignored in all of this. They work on PC non-stop. And when they put out these patches, they're big blanket patches that cover all platforms, but console has very specific issues that PC doesn't have. Console deals with things that PC doesn't deal with, okay? Like, people have been talking about for a little bit the toxicity and stuff that's starting to surround Siege and the player base, okay? And it's great in PC when you can mute the chat, or you can, mute somebody in game chat. But on PlayStation, I have a clip that I'm going to put out in a couple of days on these two guys that I load into a casual match with, and my scoreboard glitches out. So I can't scroll through the names. I can't, look at player profiles or anything like that. Like, it glitches out. So I cannot even mute these toxic players. Like, I can't even mute them. Like, the game is in that state that it's so broken that I can't even mute players that I don't want to hear, that I don't want to listen to, okay? But console has issues and problems that are much different than PC. And so what Ubisoft does is they focus on PC because that player base is larger. I understand that. Okay, I'm not complaining. I'm not saying that console is equal to PC or their player base or anything like that. But they focus on PC and then just implement those patches on console as well. So the problems that people face on PC are patched. and they may span all platforms, but all the other issues and all the other problems that we experience on console are not dealt with, especially cheating players and toxic players. It's just absolutely annoying to me. Like, and here's what I hope, because I really do like playing Siege. Like, I do. I love it. I play it every single night. Like, this is what I do to unwind. This is what I do to enjoy myself. This is what I do to just, this is my hobby, okay? So what I hope is in a month at least, because this season lasts for 3 months. Like, if you watch the Rainbow Six Siege Operation Health panel that they had on Twitch today, they said it's going to last 3 months. This season lasts 3 months, and they're prepping to improve the game over the next 5 years. But what I hope is that in a month I can eat my words over this. Like, I really do. I hope I can eat my words. I hope I can be in a match within 30 seconds and that all of this is completely taken care of. I really do. But the fact still remains that Operation Health should have rolled out with fixes and changes. And console needs to be taken care of. Like, we're players too. We're fans of the game too. And we are largely ignored. And you just see my surrender sanction pop up from when my other teammates finished their first match that I lagged out of and couldn't get back into because somebody got put in my spot and I wasn't able to load back in. So all that to say, I just really hope that Operation Health improves things. I really hope that in a month down the road I can eat my words. I'm very hopeful for Operation Health, but I'm very, very upset, like I know that many people are, that it didn't roll out with any big changes and it is not already improved. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.